Hi, it's Sherry. I'm going to try again. So I had tried this earlier, and for some reason there was a glitch. But that's what happens in life. There's occasionally a glitch. So it's good to see some of you online this evening, and maybe some of you will join this live. Going to try again. Hi, Rebecca. So, hi, Sharina. We have matching names, sort of. Rebecca, take a look. Sharina Knaut, Sherry Knaut. So this evening's live is about moderation. And I've been thinking a great deal about moderation in my life and what the word means and what it means to me and how to create moderation in so many things that I do. Hi. So for me, moderation means balance. It also means creating boundaries, sometimes pushing them. Love you too, Rebecca. And finding what I say yes to and what I say no to, but doing both unapologetically. Supporting myself in a way where decision making is just for me and about me. And unless I'm harming someone or doing something that is spiteful to someone else and on purpose, my decisions on how to moderate my life are important to me. So earlier I talked about moderation during my exercise. I love to exercise at night. For some reason, it brings me opportunities for good sleep. Last night, there was a portion of the exercise video that asked me to do more burpee exercise positions than I could possibly do. And I got through most of them, rested for a bit, did a couple more, and just pushed myself. But I did it because I was ready to do that, because that's what I wanted to do. By exercising at home, I can curse at the woman on the screen when she is just pushing me way too far. I can stop and do it because that's what I'm ready for. Somebody posted something on another page that talked about failure. And I suggest that sometimes when you fail, yes, you can push and start again and try again, but sometimes just the action of trying and getting through that period of attempting to reach a goal is good enough. And don't say I'm sorry to yourself. Don't say I'm sorry to others. Reach that point of moderation where you realize just the attempt is what makes you successful. I've also thinking a great deal about scheduling and when I say yes and when I say no, both to myself and to others, to requests on my calendar, looking at invitations, even if it's something that I want to go to. I have to ask myself, I have to look at my calendar, and I do have a large calendar in my kitchen. It's a large grid. It's actually in pen and marker and pencil, and it's up on the wall. And I like to look at a week that has almost nothing going on. I appreciate giving myself space to do a mindfulness activity at home in the evening, to be home and cook dinner and be with my family during dinner. But then again, last night, I cooked quickly, ate quickly, ran out and did an activity at synagogue that I wanted to be a part of. But I did turn down an activity that was 3 hours long last night. And I said, nope, not willing to commit that period of time. Hi, Cindy. I was interested in the activity, but when I saw it was from 7 to 10, it just wasn't a time commitment I was willing to make. And I didn't say I'm sorry to myself, and I didn't say I'm sorry to the people who invited me. It just wasn't something that was fitting into my calendar. And that's a moderation as well. And knowing that you give yourself permission to moderate your life is like moderating a Facebook page, deciding when the posts go up, deciding which topics fit with other topics. It's the same thing for your calendar. It's the same thing for exercise. It's the same thing for eating. Deciding when somebody has upset you just a little bit and you need a Hershey kiss. It's what just is right for that moment. And yes, Carrie, the art of saying no, but saying no and not saying I'm sorry, either to yourself or to others, truly. Being able to say it in a way that brings you comfort. No thanks, I'm good. The hour-long activity totally fit my calendar. The 3-hour-long activity, though it intrigued me and enticed me, not what I was interested in. And lots of people are agreeing with Carrie. The art of saying no and doing it artfully, but not deceptively. I don't want it to be like the art, finding a way of saying it to yourself and to others that's artful. But yes, Demetris, the boundaries, when to say yes and when to say, not so much. But really thinking about everything from food to workouts to invitations to your calendar, and doing all of those things to bring yourself comfort, to bring yourself joy. And I keep on talking about the boundaries in two ways. The boundaries that you push to be more creative, to find broader horizons and more strength, but the boundaries that keep out the toxicity, and just balancing both of those, the pushing your boundaries and finding that next step and that next level in your life, and creating the boundaries that keep out the toxicity, and whether it's a person, whether it's something you need to say no to, that's an activity, finding that moderation and that balance. And I really appreciate all of you chiming in and sharing some of your thoughts, and keeping the positive people and the positive activities and your moderation of your life, something that makes you feel good and doesn't make you say, I'm sorry. Just that was your choice. That's the way you're choosing to either experience your Monday evening like I did yesterday, or also last night, stopping in the middle of my workout and saying, yeah, that was too much. I can't do more right now. I'm going to take a pause. I'm going to take a drink. I'm going to take a deep cleansing breath because it was just too much for me. I saw my face turning bright red, my hands turning red. I just couldn't do it. And then I reset myself. I had also talked to some people about the idea of it not being a failure, to say no to an activity, a person, to reaching your limit, that it's not failure. It's having tried or having recognized that you're just not interested in reaching for that at that time. Rebecca's saying that being able to maintain our boundaries guilt-free, no apologies, gentle yet firm. Gentle yet firm with yourself, gentle yet firm with others, and letting them know that's where you're stopping. That's what you're able to do. There are times where I'll invite somebody to join me for an activity, and in saying no, the person will jump and say, I'm sorry. And I'll reassure them, because I want them to know for the next time that whatever their reason is, whether they provide that reason to me or not, it's okay to say no. I understand that there are things that are going on in people's lives that they need to focus on at that time, and it may not be going to a concert or spending the day together at a retreat or going to a movement activity, whatever it may be, that moment in their schedule is not free, might not be something they're interested in. And to be able to say what brings you joy in your response to me when I'm asking you to go somewhere or to participate in something, you don't need to apologize, but to yourself, you definitely don't need to apologize. If you're unable to fit in a person, an activity, an experience, moderate your calendar, moderate your life. Enjoy the option to say no. It's okay. It's a good thing. And maybe you get to say yes the next time, or maybe you're saying yes in your own life to something else. That's completely up to you. It's great to see so many of you here, and I hope you're having a great evening and that you're choosing things to do that are not only the productive things in your life, like the cooking, the dishes, the laundry, preparing for tomorrow, but that you're taking some time for yourself, 10, 15 minutes, whatever it might be, even just tapping on here and joining in conversation, that you're taking some time for yourself and moderating your productivity and your self-care and being good to you. Great seeing you here. So many people just near and dear to my heart, getting to know some of you better. And I look forward to seeing you soon. This is Sherry. And have a great night. Be well and keep moderating your joy. Bye-bye.